Welcome back to You Betcha Radio podcast, presented by fairwaymeatmarket.com. We're the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Miles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the t-shirt guy, and man, we got a good one for you. We talked about our new video with Charlie, the worst fishing show ever. It truly was the worst fishing show ever, but I thought it was great. It was funny, and we had a good time shooting it. And the highlight of the cast is Michael Ray is on debuting his new single, Whiskey and Rain. It is a banger of a song, comes out Friday. We got a little sneak peek, not to brag. We also pitched him some of our own new single ideas for his next one. It's never too early to start thinking about your next single. And lastly, we wrapped it up talking about Ryan getting just maybe a little too drunk on the podcast on the stream earlier this week. But before we get into the episode, we got to talk about our friends over at fairwaymeatmarket.com. They got the meat. They got the meat, Ryan. They got the meat. Fairway is a phenomenal meat market. We have been getting packages from them, and they're delicious. They're easy to cook up because all you do is you order online, they ship it to your door, you thaw it out, and you slap it on the grill. Juicy, tender, mouth-watering, the whole thing. Every time we read this ad, it makes me want to go get some meat. And what I love about them is that they are it's all cut, done here in the heartland. In Iowa. It is a smaller operation, so that's how you know that they're going to care about you as a customer. They hand pick and hand cut all the meats. And they make sure that you're getting only the highest quality with every single order. And I love that. I want to know that the meat that I order is going to be just top of the line, and that's what they are. And we worked with them to get our own You Betcha package. Hey-o, we got our own meat package. It's valued at over $265, but if you use our promo code You Betcha, you get it for $170 and free shipping. Again, that's with the promo code You Betcha, YOUBETCHA. If you use that at checkout, you get more than $100 off your order, around $100 off your order. And this package comes with ribeyes, filet mignons, pork chops, burgers, bacon, and then that side dish, man. I'm excited to this weekend watching a little NFL, maybe watching a little college football since it's coming back. Be grilling up some meat and drinking a few Busch lattes and just living my best life with my fairwaymeatmarket.com ribeyes, with my burgers, the whole shebang. So if you think that you need some mouth-watering meat, you got to head to fairwaymeatmarket.com. Use promo code YouBetcha for that $100 off on the You Betcha package. You're not going to be disappointed. Free shipping right to your door. Again, that's fairwaymeatmarket.com. Let's just get into the show.
I would venture to say it's almost the nectar of the gods. Back, baby, back. I want my... Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, and welcome back to episode 85 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. I am Ryan, the t-shirt guy, and man, do we have a good episode on track for you guys today. We're gonna get into that in segment 2 because it's gonna be pretty cool. But first off, guys, the merch is wide open. OUBetcha.com. We got all the merchandise on the website open for you guys. We got the crew necks, the hoodies, the polos, the hats, basically anything you need to outfit that closet for the fall season. Miles, you're gonna be streaming on Twitch tonight. Buzz Daily. Nope. We're going to be streaming together.
Yep.
Probably
together.
PGA.
You're one day behind, Ryan.
One day behind. Twitch.tv/OUBetcha. Go check us out in the chat. See us play some video games. Have some fun with it. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Tonight, 6 p.m. Holy fuck.
Oh, hey, Ryan, I think you need to maybe take a drink of your holiday coffee here. Just wake up a little bit. You got this. Guys, yes, we will be on. Does that feel better? It's like a Snickers when you're hungry, a little holiday coffee.
I just got to get myself back to
when
normal.
your brain's in a fog. Are you still coming down from this weekend?
I'm good. I was thrown off.
You almost gave up on it too.
I did. You saved it, thankfully. Miles, myself, will be streaming tonight at 6 p.m. twitch.tv/ohyoubetcha. And lastly, if you guys want to check out all the podcasts starting from episode 1, you can check out You Betcha Radio on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Tyler is uploading 3 episodes a week. He started on episode 1. I believe he's in like the early teens right now. So if you want to start back from episode 1, you can check that out on You Betcha Radio.
YouTube.
Yes. Miles, my holiday coffee is running through me now. I'm good to go. The final video from yours and Charlie's little content shoot, little weekend you guys had.
Yeah, we shot 5 videos in 2 days. So we just grinded them out, and this is kind of the last one that we shot. So it's a little bit different humor style. It's definitely, the s'mores one we talked about was kind of chaotic and shoot from the hip, and a little bit more no idea where this is going. Whereas this one, the fishing video, it's just, honestly, I know that Charlie had a video like this on his mind for a while, basically just poking fun a little bit at all of those outdoor channel shows that you find on the, PBS or the
Sunday morning,
the Fox outdoor channel or whatever. All those stuff. So it's a little bit of poking fun at that, adding a little bit of dry sense of humor, flair to it. I think that it turned out good, and I don't know. That humor for me just hits. I like that style of humor. We'll see what everyone else thinks here. We're posted in about an hour when we're shooting this podcast, so you already can watch it right now as you're listening to this podcast. So you have to let us know what you think, but. It's one of those things. I got a new cowboy hat, and I've been trying to work it into a video of how I can wear a cowboy hat in a video. Perfect opportunity for me.
You worked that in perfectly.
Yeah. So it's about Chip and Buck, the Midwest Experts Fishers Fishing Show. I think that it went pretty smooth. There was a lot going on. We actually had to cut out a lot of it that didn't make the final video. It almost was like when Tyler was editing it, he said that he felt like he could have actually made a half-hour fishing show out of it that could go on TV. Yeah. But we got to cut it down. We got to make it shorter for our audiences. So we cut it down. But, and then literally a bald eagle comes flying in out of nowhere. That was completely unexpected.
America.
Then we're just shooting from the hip, and I think the cut that didn't make it is we actually did say the Pledge of Allegiance as well.
That's what Tyler said. He was, I had a little background on this video from Tyler, just kind of not really the nightmare it was to edit, but just basically sifting through all of your guys' shenanigans, which kind of seems to be the common theme when you and Charlie shoot a video. I feel like you have the final cut, the one that gets posted to both social media pages. But you honestly, with all the rest of the clips, you could probably make multiple videos out of each shoot that you and Charlie do together.
Right. Well, in this one, more than others, we just had a lot of different bits that we tried out.
Yeah. Some
hit, some did not. And so we ended up getting what we got. And I liked it a lot. And I think it was a good way to kind of cap off our couple days together shooting videos, and hopefully it makes people laugh.
Now, how much background did you have on fishing shows before you did this video? Did you have an idea?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched fishing shows before, but we did watch, I don't remember what the guy's name was, but there was a specific fishing show where the guy had one, and this guy, we're talking on like a 20-minute episode of this guy's show, he probably plugs like 25 sponsors.
The show that runs purely on sponsorships.
Yes.
This bait is gonna make you catch 10 times more fish, or this rod or this reel or anything like that. You got to have a sponsor for everything if you're in the fishing world. But
boat sponsor, gear sponsor,
cowboy hat sponsor, beer sponsor, you name it. These fishing shows got sponsors for everything. Yeah, and I feel like the quality of fishing shows even on like a Sunday morning, the ones that I'll tune into, it's not over the top great.
Yeah, I mean, that's the nature of it. It's not
Sure.
supposed to be fancy, but this one definitely is offensive. What I liked is the cut back and forth from when it's like supposed to be the live cut to the behind the scenes cut. You can kind of tell with the bleeps and stuff. I liked that style a lot. I thought that was pretty funny.
So you guys literally caught a fish filming the video.
Yep.
Did you set Charlie up in the hot spot on your lake? You knew exactly where to go so you guys could get something on camera?
I mean, we kind of went to the calm side first because and then just found the best spot on the calm spot of the lake just because we were trying to shoot video, so the audio needed it. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it should be that hard to catch one of those smaller northerns that he caught.
They're hungry. They're aggressive.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty good. I had a good time with it. That character was kind of fun to play. Buck, the clueless guy who's just there for support and drinking beer.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really know what's going on. Forgets the live bait at home, but he brings this cooler full of beer.
Yeah.
So, it was a good time, and it feels good to finally get this last one out and start working on some more content for ourselves too.
Yeah.
Because collaborations actually take a lot of mental space, because not only are we editing it ourselves, Charlie, there's another hand in the pot, right?
Right.
Of sending it back and forth to get it edited and approved and all that stuff. And so,
well, especially when you're not in the same state too, it makes communication a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
Although Charlie likes to call you regardless if you're editing a video or not. So I think the line's always open over on Charlie's end.
Yeah, I think so as well. So that was our video that we posted this week. The thing I'm most excited about on this podcast is that we are having Michael Ray on again.
Yes.
Seems like only a few weeks ago, which was probably like a month ago or so.
Yep.
That we had him on. We talked about his new single that was coming up. We got him on again, and he actually gave us a sneak peek of his song, which to me, I feel like that's a really cool thing. Like, we've heard his song before everyone else
Millions
has.
of people.
And not to brag, Ryan, we're kind of turning into a real journalist, real media company here.
Yeah.
That we're getting first looks at songs that artists are putting out. So look at us.
Look at us. It only took us 85 episodes, Miles.
Yep.
So we're there. But what was your first initial impression of? We can say the song title. He's put it on Instagram.
It's Whiskey and Rain. We'll let the audience hear my initial reaction and do all of that. But we ended up liking the song quite a bit, and I like it because it feels like when we're chatting with him, like it's just he's one of us, hanging out and slinging some bluegills, as he would say.
Yep.
Bluegills, and it honestly was a great chat. We pitched him some song ideas, which, not to brag, I came up with a pretty good one.
You came up with multiple good ones.
So we pitched Michael Ray some new singles. He's got a new one coming out. We said it's never too early to start thinking about your next single. We pitched him some ideas. We'll see what he thinks. I think some of them could be number one hits, but that's just me saying.
That's the confidence you have.
Yeah, we'll see what he thinks on it. But I think we should just get into it, Ryan.
Let's get into it.
Oh, and you probably are wondering, where's Tyler? Why isn't he weighing in? Tyler's finishing up a video, so he couldn't make it on the podcast today. Oh no, this is the worst. Dang.
Yep, we can handle it, Tyler.
I'm so sad that Tyler's not here today to start complaining about Joe Buck and all of that. Dang it.
Gee golly dang it, Miles.
I wish Tyler was here. It's almost like we did 50 episodes without him.
Yeah. It's like there's a sense of dead air right now.
No, I think this is the perfect amount of air in the room.
It's so perfect.
Otherwise, it gets pretty hot in here because all he does is just blow hot air.
Bitch about Joe Buck.
And and I'm sure you go crying about his Vikings.
Yep.
And
we're not going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about that. Oh, and So nice not having Tyler here. We don't have to talk about Joe Buck. We don't got to talk about the Vikings.
Fantasy football.
We don't got to talk about fantasy football and how badly he botched our league.
Yep.
We don't have to talk about his kid bragging about that he had sex once.
Whew,
This whole list. This is nice.
I feel lighter.
I feel lighter.
Right
I'm enjoying this right now, Ryan.
we did a lot of episodes, Miles, just you and I, and we haven't been here just you and I for a while. It's kind of nice. It really
Very
is.
nice. Yeah, we may have to, and during this break, we may just have to relax for a minute.
Yeah, kick back, sip on some holiday coffee, kind of start winding down for the day.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to take our first break and get into the Michael Ray interview, debut of his song. Should I plug the holiday coffee?
Yep. I like the Snickers bit.
Yeah. Before we get into our interview, guys, we got to talk to you about a partner of ours that we are thoroughly enjoying the perks of, and that's Holiday gas stations, Holiday station stores. We're right now sipping on some genuine holiday coffee. Ryan's already, oh my God, that's hot.
Oh God.
Ryan's already enjoying all of the benefits to the holiday coffee. His brain was a little frazzled. It was a little mumbled, jumbled. It was a little foggy. All he took was one drink of this holiday coffee. He was back on it.
I'm back.
Straight and arrow. Like we said before, I mean, you're feeling a little funky. Just like when you're hungry, you need a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Ryan, you're not you when you're not caffeinated. So
It couldn't be more true, Miles.
glad we got you some holiday coffee. But God, you know this. They don't only have holiday coffee. You can get all of your gas needs, your car wash needs, any snack you need, they got it. Great drink selection, energy drinks, Powerade, Gatorade, all of that stuff. That's even great for a road trip as well.
Yep.
And they got the hot food for you too. I said this before.
Oh, the roller dogs.
Give me that roller dog,
Oh,
baby.
man.
Brings me back to when I was working concrete. Head to Holiday, get a roller dog.
Yep.
A roller dog and a coffee. Not much better than that. So, if you're gonna have to check out Holiday gas stations, head there, get some coffee, get some other snacks, and really be just getting rid of that fog, getting rid of that frazzle. Don't be Ryan. Don't be Ryan. It's also another popular commercial, the DirecTV. Here, Ryan, when he's not drinking coffee, was the beginning of the podcast, and now it's Ryan
When I am drinking
when
coffee.
he's drinking coffee. The cable, the DirecTV thing, dialed in. Go check out Holiday gas station, Holiday station stores. Pick up some coffee. All right, guys, welcome back. Reoccurring guest on the podcast, Michael Ray, country singer. He's got a new single coming out on Friday. It's called Whiskey and Rain, and he's been working on it for a while. We're excited about it. We're actually going to listen to it for the first time, a sample of it here live on the podcast. Michael, how you doing?
Good, man. Good. I'm excited for this.
You've been, I imagine you've been very busy with releasing a new song.
We have, yeah, a lot of the radio liners, a lot of different things that you got to change once you release a new single. But it's a lot of fun, man. This time of it, you're busy, but it's all, you're just seeing everything that you and your team have created over the last, however many months. Or for us, I think this song's been about a year in the making. So we've been waiting for this week for a long time. So we're excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. One thing I saw you working on is the music video. Talk me through kind of what all even goes into making a music video. And because sometimes you watch a music video and you're like, I don't know how that applies to the song, but it was an entertaining thing to watch. Talk me through kind of your mentality on your music video and how it all worked out. Hey, you're laughing because I think you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, I've seen somewhere I'm like, I don't get where you were going with that, but hey, it's your vision, But yeah, I think what's cool about the music video is it does allow a visual to what you're hearing, and sometimes that does, if done right, the music video should bring another layer to the song, as people watch the video and it lays out. It was important for us for this song for it to kind of go to a honky tonk feel and a real 90s feel. And so Sean Hagwell, the director, and his wife and their team got with them, and they just kind of ran with it. Everything that they said was what we had already been thinking about. And so for what I try, especially in this, was really incorporate, I think we used some of the old 90s coloring, like different things. So this video is going to have that nostalgic feel to it. So there's a lot of stuff that was intentional that Sean brought to the table that was really cool ideas on his part. So when I'm doing a video, we read through the treatments, which is what they're pitching to you in order to get hired on to do the video. I knew right away Sean was the guy that we wanted to go with. So I've worked with him on the One That Got Away music video, and just love working with him and his team. So I just had a gut feeling that he would crush it, and he did, man. And it's just there's a lot of layers in this video, which I really, really like. So it's not off course of the song. It won't confuse you. It goes with it.
Yeah. So some of the preview stuff that I saw and stuff you had posted on your Instagram story is that there's some rain in the music video. Who ends up having to pay for the water bill on that when you have rain throughout all your shots here? Do you get that bill, or is it like just part of the whole thing, or how does that work?
Well, that rain was donated by God. That was actually
beautiful.
That was an actual storm that they put me in the backyard in. So
seriously?
Yeah. So we had so this is a little behind the scenes for everybody. So there was two guys that were I guess planning on taking like the fertilizer pumps and just pumping water, which if anybody's ever used one of those, takes forever.
Yeah, you better have some pipes on them. Yeah,
squirting me with water, and then ended up it was a storm, and it just poured. And so Sean was like, "We got to shoot now." So all of that is natural rain. So taxpayers, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess
it was meant to be.
So that's great to know, because I would have totally thought that was just pumped in for the effect of the video. So that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it was that. The plan was for the I guess fertilizer pumps to be the source of rain, which I'm glad, and I'm sure the other two guys that didn't have to pump for 45 minutes. Squirting me with water.
How do you get the fertilizer pump gig? Do you know? Is it just you just happen?
I don't know,
chance?
man. I don't assume the line's long, but I'm guessing it's a pretty. I think it's a all in who you know business. But.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I'll see what I can get.
Yeah, I pump water for music videos. I got to stay in great shape for that. Ryan's maybe a better candidate than me. He's a little better.
I'll show him the application.
Just really, they just get it going. So
yeah, you're on the IR for a labrum tear from pumping too much on the music set. You're out 6 weeks. I'm excited to see the music video. Does that come out when the song comes out, or does that come out a little bit later?
So the music video with the rain was actually is actually going to come out, I believe, this Friday. It's the performance video. So one thing with just how things are different now, social wise, and videos, we shot 3 videos in 2 days. So we had a busy 2 days. Did a full photo shoot in the middle of them too. So there's a performance video. There's a lyric video, and then there's an actual video. So this Friday, the performance video, which is the clip of the rain.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I think what we should do is let's hear it. It's enough talking about it. Let's just hear it. What do you think?
Let's get to it. Hell yeah.
All right, so we're going to pull it up here. Hopefully it works like
that. Yeah, whiskey and rain coming down, splash of bourbon in the glass. Yeah, pouring something on the pain, let it drown, trying to wash away the pain.
Yes, dude.
Let's go.
I love that. That is exactly what you hyped it up to be in terms of like their classic 90s. But it definitely does sound just like your style and everything. I love that.
Dude, this is my first time I'm revealing it like this. So I'm sitting here with my buddies and they're hearing it for the first time. So I'm like, man, I hope I didn't overhype or underhype, and they're like, that was shit.
No, you hyped that the correct amount of hype.
The correct amount of hype. Perfect.
Nailed it. Yeah, dude, I love that. I can't wait till Friday to be bumping that. It's and I think it's a perfect time of year too. It's kind of like fits the fall vibes coming up as well. And yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, one of the things that I wanted in this record was those songs like that. I feel like that song just kind of puts you back in that nostalgic feel, and it's a good time when we're all in that moment of the year. You know, where you're kind of the fall seems to be more of everybody's gathering together and being more about that time. And I wanted it to be able to have that song where you could listen to it, you know, if you were having a sunny day on a boat or in the kitchen with your significant other, wherever, and just that good two-step song, even, you know, anybody can listen to and hopefully put you back in those days of a better time.
Yeah. So I'm going to put my like poetry English teacher hat on here. What I like what you did is you're talking about the whiskey splashing in the glass, just like rain would. It's a nice little like parallel. Look at you.
Yes.
See, you think all I like to do is drink beer, but I can analyze stuff like that. So, I like that. And honestly, the song does feel like I just want to fill my glass up with whiskey and just chill with your buddies and just sip on it. Like that's the vibes that I get from it. That's just like a nice, just whiskey drinking song, a sipping song, if anything.
That's what I was shooting for.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
The lead up to the chorus. You can feel it. You can feel it building, and then when it hits like that, it gave me goosebumps.
Oh,
straight goosebumps. I'm like, here it is. Let's go. I got goosebumps from that.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit. I mean, I love it. Tell us about where they can find it on Friday. I mean, it's everywhere, Spotify, all those places.
Yeah, man. Yeah, anywhere you get your music, stream it, buy it. It'll be available Friday. Yeah, man, it's crazy that it's here. Like I said, this song's been the longest. I think we started working on this song about a year ago or around that time, and so it's just crazy that it's finally here. So excited to get it out, and excited to see, you know, everybody's already passionate about it a little bit that I've played acoustic or whatever. And you know, thank you guys for sharing a clip of it. And Friday comes out, wherever you get it, y'all go grab it. Let me know what you think.
Sweet. We got two things left for you. One, I forgot to mention that I like the rich timbre that this song brings to your voice. It's you're channeling that deeper voice, and I like that vibe. But lastly, you know, we can't let you go. We talked a little bit before you left before. I got some, you know, this single's coming out. We're excited. I think it's going to do great, but it's never too early to start thinking about your next single here. And so
Fact. That is true.
And so we're here. I wrote down some idea pitches for you. You can take it or leave it. I want to let you know. I want you to let me know what you think. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So song number one. This song is about a guy in boots, and he's got an ex-girlfriend, and he shows up and ruins her black tie affair. And he inappropriately toasts in front of everyone, kind of makes a fool of himself. Yeah. And then he's got to go. And it's really just, it's a song about the different classes, people who know people who don't. And I was thinking of calling it Buddies in the Lower Middle Class. What do you think of a song like that?
Yeah, I think it has potential. I think the fact that it's, you know, middle class, that's who keeps the world going, and they get overlooked a lot. You know what I mean? It's always like if you call that song "Friends in Low Places," it would never work.
Yeah, well, that's also a good song idea. Actually, I almost like that. I like that song title maybe a little better. Second one, we'll keep it moving quick here. Second one, it's about a girl who can handle her liquor great. She can drink wine. She can drink vodka, Smirnoff, namely, all of that. But as soon as she has a few shots of tequila, then it starts going a little crazy. She maybe starts
falling off.
She starts losing her jacket, maybe loses an earring. And I was thinking this is a workshop title here. Tequila shrinks her closet because she just loses her clothes every time she drinks tequila. What do you think of a song like that?
It's good, man. I mean, if you what if you call it, you know, tequila, you know, makes your clothes fall off or something?
I like that too. Yeah.
I like that. Is that a little too risque? You think people are going to like that?
You know, I think Cardi B really broke down the door of what risque is.
Yeah.
Now, so I think tequila makes your clothes fall off. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, desensitize us. All right. Stay with me. A few more. Next one. It's about, I wrote it down. It's about a girl that you're super into, but you can't tell if you can kind of tell it's just a fling, and she's maybe a little bit too wild at heart, and you're not gonna be able to hold her down, and it might only be yours for the night. And I was thinking that we could call it The Girl That Slipped Away. What do you think of a song like that? I think people would love that song.
I think it would work. I think slip is a weird
That's
song,
true.
Sure.
word
Yep.
to say.
Do you-
So maybe,
is there
maybe
any
one
title?
that got away.
One
Yeah.
that got away is actually,
Yeah.
I think, a pretty
Kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit.
We just need a little workshop in here. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
in
we got
love.
great
I'm
things
not in
going.
love with the one that got away either, though. So, so we'll have to just.
It's on who you get to sing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got to get
Right.
somebody way better than.
All right. So this next one, it's the final one. It's the one I'm most excited about. And this one, I'm gonna be honest, you're probably gonna want to steal this, and that's okay. That's what this is for. So it's about a girl that you're kind of dating, and you're not crazy about her. She's probably not the one. But she has one redeeming quality that just keeps you hanging around, and that's that she drinks Busch Light. And so you love her, you love everything, or you like everything about her. But the best part is that she drinks Busch Light. And so the workshop title would be, I like my baby, but I love her Busch. What do you think of a song like that?
I think I need to go back to the writing board. Whiskey and Rain's gone. And you've now heard my next single to country radio.
it's time to start working on it right now.
I like my baby, but I love her Busch. That is, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how much more genius you get. I mean, they should just move your spot in the Hall of Fame right now. If you ask
Thank
me.
you.
Especially if we just play on the brilliant Bush.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That could be part of the bridge, maybe. Add a little
Beautiful.
Bush in there.
Yeah, little crowd echoing noise. Maybe they sing it back to you. You know,
You could add in a line that's like, my favorite part about her is the cold one in her hand.
yes,
Something like that.
yes.
I
yes.
think we'll workshop it.
Well, so
We got this.
if you two ever get up on stage together, this is the song that you both need to sing together.
People are gonna be like, "What the hell is going on?" But I like it.
But I don't know why. But I want to download this.
Yeah. So I don't know. That might be the next one you need to work on for the next year.
I mean, I think that if that's not the title of my greatest hits, then we're doing something wrong.
Yeah. And also, you said that I might be put in the Hall of Fame for that idea. You might want to call your friends at the Opry, let them know that I'm coming.
I will.
yeah.
I'll get your room ready. A man of your talent does not need to share a dressing room.
No, and I got a few requests too that I'll have to run by you. You have to let them know. But, yeah. Well, I'm glad that was a successful pitch there. I thought that those songs could all be number ones. So yeah, I don't know. That's just something we were brainstorming about. I'm glad that you stopped by again. I think this has been fun. How many bluegills you been drinking lately?
I've had quite a few lately. We've been crushing them. So had some buddies over at the house. So we've been fishing a lot for bluegill.
I like that. Yeah, I don't live anywhere near a body of water, but I go fishing every single week.
I bluegill fish once a night.
Yep. And there's no limit.
And there's no limit. No limit. You can tip the Uber driver.
Yep.
Bring him to you.
There you go. I love it. Ryan, did you have anything else for him?
I got one last question. So you wake up Friday. What's your schedule look like? What are you doing Friday?
Friday's pretty chill. I got a couple of interviews. The day of is just a lot of the teams doing a lot of stuff, and I'm doing some interviews. So I wake up. Honestly, since it's release day, I'll probably do a shot. Maybe FaceTime some of the team and do some interviews and just celebrate it actually being out, and probably talk to a lot of fans via social media and just celebrate it being out. A lot of people worked a lot of hours to make this happen, so it's good to have it out.
Yeah. Is it one of those things that you do you watch, like, how does it work? Like, do you watch the charts? Do you watch the downloads? Do you watch that all happen? Or you kind of just, I'll check it later because I'm already too nervous about it?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of both, man. I chart wise, I try, not to obsess about it until, hopefully if we get fortunate enough for it to be a top 20, then I start really watching during that time, because sometimes, man, it can get cloggy in those 30s and you will lose hours of sleep, man. Just it's not good for the mental. But yeah, I'm learning my balance of that. I'm not, some days I'm better than others. Some weeks I'm like, I just let the team tell me, hey, here's what we're up, here's what we're down. Because if I start going too far in my overthinking mind goes.
Oh, I get that.
Nuts.
Yeah.
You spend too much time looking at views and all that stuff. It can mess with you, and it also
and then you don't live in the moment. You know what I mean? You worked your ass off for this release, and people are loving it and buying it, and everything's going good. You're worried about why you're not getting these type of numbers instead of those. So try to live in the moment of the release and realize that it's out, man. And I'm really, really proud of this record, this single, and this whole entire album. Really excited for it to all come out. Yeah.
So when's the album come out then?
We don't have any release date on the album thus far, but I'm guessing next year. I don't have a date yet. But hopefully spring of next year. Hopefully, I don't know yet. But I know that we cut 6 songs and we're going back in to cut some more. So
So the last thing that we talked about last time we were on, we followed you on TikTok. And we haven't seen any new TikToks come out of you yet. So this is your accountability meeting.
Just wait. I had to wait for this launch. I got some ideas that we got. Challenge to accept it. I just had to do it at the right time of this release.
Perfect.
So we need to make some challenges. Like, I don't know, people drinking whiskey in the rain. I don't know what it would be.
Yep.
Y'all are the masters of it. I'm just following your lead.
There we go. Well, maybe pitch you some ideas off the podcast.
Yeah, Miles is great at pitching ideas. If you haven't noticed that yet. So
literally, if you don't do this, I'm going to do it, and I'll get all the views. You need to do one, even if you do the whiskey and rain stuff, but do one. Say like, "Hey, honey, I'm going fishing, going bluegill fishing," and then it's just you reaching your hand into a cooler and grabbing a bush light. Boom.
Done. I'm doing that Friday.
There you go.
I will do it Friday.
I love that.
Let's go.
Consider us your TikTok coaches here.
Deal. Yeah. Next week we have a Zoom call with the team, and I expect to see you two on it. So.
Okay,
we'll be there.
We'll have our people talk to your people.
Yeah,
that's fine. We don't need to bore everybody with that. We'll get all them in.
That's what they say in the biz, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm in the biz because I just wrote a song, so.
Yeah, you wrote 5 songs. You wrote an EP.
You wrote 5 songs, Miles.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I better get working on my EP here.
Yeah, I mean, so you need to start working on the next album. That album's done.
Send me the number of your fertilizer pumping guys, and then I'll maybe see if I can find a spot.
I will,
for
man.
him.
Yeah, I'll hit up Sean, dude. I'll get y'all in there. Don't worry. My next video, dude, y'all be the top. Y'all probably win employee water pumpers of the month.
There we go. Water pumpers of the month.
Put it on a plaque.
Put that on my
Put it on a plaque.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it, man. We appreciate you stopping by, and
hey, thank y'all so much.
Couldn't be more excited for Friday. I'm gonna be bumping it all weekend long, having a few bush lattes, as I imagine you will too.
Absolutely.
So cheers, and thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Good to see you, man.
See you, guys.
All right, that was our interview with Michael Ray. Always a great guy to have on the podcast. But let's talk about that song a little bit. I imagine that it's one of those. Tyler, I think, said it best off camera. He said that. God, we're talking about Tyler. He's not here.
God damn it.
He said that it's a song that you're going to be riding in your truck alone with, and you're just going to be belting it out. Yes. That's going to be me this weekend.
It'll also be me.
Maybe, you just go for a weekend drive. You just crank up the tunes and you just let her rip. Have you ever been in the car singing and you pull up to a stoplight, you forget that you're at a stoplight, and you look over and someone's looking at you and you're just singing along to a song?
Oh, I love that because they know that they've been in that exact position before.
Have you ever pulled up and you're singing a song, you look over and the person next to you singing the same song because it's on the radio?
Yep.
It's happened to me. I love that.
You make there's a certain type of eye contact you make. Like you're both on the same wavelength. You're both vibing that day. And it just feels kind of good that someone else, that song in particular gets someone else as excited as it gets you.
That's right. Yeah, I liked it. Can't wait for you guys to be able to listen to the whole thing on Friday. But let's be honest. I think his next single called I Like My Baby, But I Love Her Bush is probably going to be just as successful.
Just wait till that comes out.
He confirmed that he was going to do that song, right?
Yeah.
I think he confirmed that.
Yeah. Well, that's the song that you two.
He said, yeah, that's a good idea, and I'm taking that as I'm going to steal that idea and make it into a #1 hit.
Yeah,
is what I took out of that.
Yep. That's one thing that you guys share together is that song. And I think that would be a great song for you two to crack a bush latte on the stage and sing together, Miles.
I think it could be a great karaoke song at bars. One of those things that just gets people going.
Yep.
So we'll have to work on that. Also, I don't know if he picked up on that we were pitching him already existing songs right away.
Right. The first one he didn't, because when he mentioned Friends in Low Places, he's like, yeah, you know, that song, you definitely couldn't name that song.
It seemed like he was like, oh, that sounds a lot like this, not like,
yeah,
oh, I get it that you're pitching me songs.
Yeah.
Tequila makes her clothes fall off, though. That
was the deal breaker. Yep.
I did on my list to pitch him Red Solo Cup, but I felt like getting on to one of his songs.
I saw you skip over that one.
I skipped over it. Mostly because I wanted to get to the I Like My Baby, but I Love Her Bush song. But
the most important part
the
of the
Red
segment.
Solo Cup would have been like, you know, there's way too many songs out there about drinking what's in your drink. What about the stuff that you put it in? Like, those deserve some recognition too.
Exactly.
What are they? What are those? And I was gonna be like, what are those disposable cups? What are they called again?
Okay, like a plastic.
And then you'd been like a solo cup and be like, that's a great name for a song. We should do that. But I skipped over.
We punted.
We went. I had to get those other two in. And oh God.
Holy shit.
Sup, you dirty sons of bitches.
Oh God.
There he is. All right.
We were having
get it
such a
all out
great
now. What do you think of Joe Buck? Tell us about
him.
Tell us about your kid.
He's doing great. Love him. Cute as shit.
What about the Vikings?
Disappointing to say at the least.
All right. We got that out of the way,
No, that's
Tyler. Now
done.
you don't have to talk about that the rest of the podcast.
See you later.
But also, where have you been? I mean,
I am mopping up Charlie Barnes' mess.
oh, it's his mess, or was it your guys'
No.
mess collectively?
It was a team effort, that mess. I tell
there it
you
is.
what.
Not you put Charlie
Threw it
Bear
all on Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie's the leader of the mess. I'm the cleanup crew.
Tyler is classic throw someone else under the bus guy. No taking responsibility in the Tyler the camera guy camp over there.
Nope. Wasn't me.
All right.
Wasn't me.
Well, we got it done.
Video is up, just so everyone knows. Go watch it, because man, we did some patchwork on that baby. We got her looking good. Did you guys talk? You talked about the video already, right?
Yeah, we talked about how you thought it could be a half hour long.
Easily a half hour long.
So it could have been a full episode.
It actually could have been a television episode.
You probably would have had to throw in like 10 to 15 more sponsors, though.
Yeah.
I cut out 10 to 15.
Okay, perfect. We got them in there.
Nice. Well, one thing before we wrapped up the podcast we want to talk about, Tyler, I'm glad that you're here for this, is Ryan got a little loosey-goosey on the stream last night.
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I pulled
Hey.
got to get some more of
Have
this
some
coffee.
holiday coffee, Miles. You're starting to act not like yourself. All right, here we go.
So we have a rule on the stream that on PGA 2K21, if you hit a hole in one, you got to shotgun a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys decided to play a mini putt course.
Bittersweet. The mini golf was sick. It was super fun.
Unbelievable course.
But Ryan, you're a little too talented.
I'm just too good at the game.
He hole in one 2 of them.
3.
3.
3. So he had you ended up shotgunning one beer, finishing your glass of whiskey on the other, and then chugging the rest of your other beer.
Yeah.
Let's just say that we had to give Ryan a ride home.
A responsible ride home.
Yes.
Correct. That's what we're about.
Yep. That's what team members are for. Tyler said, "Hey Ryan, hop in the truck. We'll take off." I said, "No problem, Tyler. I'll get my truck in the morning and we'll hit the golf course for a content day." So that's what we did.
And Ryan, you were on time for golf. The other people
I even got a
that
car
weren't
wash.
drinking were late, and you were on time and you were drunk. So
I was there, Tyler.
Well, were you feeling all a little bit hungover today, or did the golf this morning kind of?
No, when you just go walk a quick 9, that flushes everything out of the system.
Yeah, for
There
sure.
you go.
But yeah, after the first hole in one, I was honestly like, every time it was going close to the hole, I was just kind of like,
No.
no.
He's purposely hitting it short.
Yeah.
And all this other stuff.
I'll have to say, Ryan, you are a fun drunk though.
Oh, that is my favorite Ryan. Ryan that's feeling really good. Got some alcohol flowing through his bloodstream is a phenomenal Ryan to be a part of.
It was a really weird Monday. I actually, out of the third hole in one, I tried to get Tyler. I tried to like lead him into taking one for the team because I'm like, dude, this is.
Then we'd have both been stuck here.
Yeah, but
I could have given you guys a ride home, no problem.
yeah, another team member moved. Tyler, I tried to get you to take one for the team, and he wouldn't do it. And then when you got the chat's just going nuts.
Yeah,
They're savages.
Yeah.
That's the element of streaming on Twitch is it's not just you participating in something. You have a whole audience with an actual voice.
Yeah.
That can get you to do something. And so Ryan was feeling good. We've all been there on the stream.
I was playing good. Apparently,
You were playing great. You were like on the mini golf course, which it's mini golf, but you were still like 18 under or something, and you played terrible the last 3 holes.
Yeah, and of course, the very last hole is kind of like it's the typical last hole of a mini golf game. It just drops into the hole, and you don't get the ball back.
Yep.
You literally just had to hit it through a vent. It was like a 3-foot vent straight ahead. Tyler, who hasn't had a hole in one in 18 holes, 17 holes before this, misses the vent.
Unbelievable. And I didn't realize at that point that I had to hit it in the vent.
That'd
I was
have been
just
great.
Smacking it.
That'd have been great if you had to shotgun at the end there too.
Yeah, I would have been okay with it. I would have liked one.
You'd have been okay with it because you hadn't had a hole in one the whole day.
Right. I'd have been pumped. I haven't had a hole in one ever on any course in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, you're not like me, Tyler. I got a hole in one.
Well,
Miles has the most legit hole in one. Miles has the most legit
No one here has hit
hole-in-one.
a normal hole in one. It's
Yes.
always been on a hole that's like you're supposed to get a hole in one.
You
on.
Betcha Arcade, mini golf course.
Yep.
Going into next week's stream, Tyler, we're going to have to revise the rules a little bit on if we're playing mini putt.
Maybe one gulp for a hole in one.
Yeah, a good
mini
chug.
Mini chug. Yeah,
mini
yeah.
chug. I like that because that course was awesome, by the way.
That was fun as hell.
Going into it, we're like, this is kind of sketchy. People in the chat were requesting it. Last time we got a request in the chat for a course, it was a complete flop. But I would go back and play that one again with the revised rules.
Yes, you've changed the law, Ryan. You've done what every good citizen is meant to do. You've changed laws.
That
By
needed to
taking
happen.
stuff way too far.
Yes. Yep. It needed to happen.
that's how laws happen is stuff goes too far and then they gotta implement a new rule. We're gonna call the hole in one on a mini putt no shotgun rule, the Ryan the t-shirt guy rule.
Yep.
The Ryan amendment.
Yep, the amendment
God,
to the
that's
rule.
pretty cool. I never thought I'd get
That's
this
pretty
far.
cool.
Never thought
I got so drunk that I got an amendment.
Now it's in stone. It's written in stone. But no, it was fun, Miles. We did the sipping and chipping, drinking new whiskey as we do on every Monday, and I'm already looking forward to next week.
Now, Miles, with this new amendment in place, are you more likely to play the mini golf course? Because I think you would like it a lot.
I think you would really like it.
And I did play part of that course at one point, so might have to check it out. Guys, you got to check us out on Twitch. Ryan gets drunk on Twitch. He shotguns beers. We have a good time. We interact with the chat. We hang out. It's the best way to have a conversation with us because we're here, we're live, and we're ready to roll. So you have to check it out. Tonight we'll be streaming tonight, Ryan.
Yeah.
So check it out. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we are streaming. And so you have to check it out. Ryan, let's close out the podcast.
Guys, thanks again for listening into episode 85 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. Before we go, we would just like to thank Gina's Designs of the Heartland. Gina's Designs of the Heartland handcrafts, hand paints all of our wood pine signs on the website. We have 3 different color Nectar of the Gods signs that go great in any man cave, any kitchen, any garage, anywhere you're going to be enjoying a nice cold bush latte. You can find Gina's at etsy.com/shop/GDOT Heartland or on our website, oyoubetcha.com. On the same note, the merch, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, mine was jumbled. Hadn't had my holiday coffee. The merch is wide open. Crew necks, sweatshirts, polos, hats, anything you guys need, oyoubetcha.com. Go check it out before we close it down. Because it might be a few days before we can get that back up again. So oyoubetcha.com, all the merch is available. And also, guys, this Friday, don't forget Michael Ray's new song "Whiskey and Rain" comes out. We got a short little sneak peek of it on segment number 2 of today's podcast. kind of a banger of a song. We're going to be jamming out to it in the truck this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, if you want to go back and listen to episode 1 of the podcast all the way through, Tyler's been uploading 3 a week at You Betcha Radio on YouTube. So you can check out those episodes. Guys, thanks for listening to episode 85. I am Ryan, the T-shirt guy.
And I am Miles, the You Betcha guy. May your ranch always be runny. Your bush lattes forever be cold. Cheers, Ryan. Wow. Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.